Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat petang. Okay. Uh, Today we will continue chapter 3 under planning. Okay, we have gone through few subtopics. We have covered definition of planning and plans, the importance of planning in organizations, and types of plans. Which under types of plan we have strategic plan and operation plan. So today we will go to another topic, the steps of planning. Okay, so we will go straight to the topic. Okay, the steps of planning 3.4. Okay, planning is the foundation function and the first one to be performed before organizing, influencing and controlling functions of managers. Okay, so planning is the first step and it is the foundation function before we go to the next step of organizing, influencing and controlling functions of managers. Okay, only after managers have developed their plans can they determine how they want to structure their organizations, place their people and establish organizational control. Okay, only after managers have developed their plans can they determine how they want to structure their organization, place their people, and establish organizational control. So after the manager develop their plan, baru dia akan determine the structure of the organization, place where to put their people, okay, and establish the organizational control. So the planning process consists of 6 steps, which is first, state organizational objects. After that, list alternative ways of reaching objectives. Develop premises on which to base each alternative. After that, choose the best alternative for reaching objectives. Develop plans to pursue the chosen alternative, and lastly, put the plans into action. So, let we go one by one. Kita tengok satu persatu. Okay. Firstly, state organizational objectives. So, clear statement of those objectives is necessary before planning can begin. Okay. So wherever it is, we have to clear the statement of our objectives. The manager have to make it clear statement of the objectives before planning can begin. Because planning focus on how the management system will reach organizational objective. Okay, that's why they have to make it clear statement. Okay, examine important elements of the environment of the organizations, such as the overall economy of competitors, which forming objective. Okay, examine important elements. Okay, you have to focus on these important elements of the environment of the organizations, such as the overall economy of competitors, which forming objectives. Objective stipulate those areas in which organization planning must occur. Okay. Next adalah list alternative. Next step list alternative ways of reaching objective. Okay. Once organizational objective has been clearly stated, a manager should list as many as available alternative as possible for reaching those objective. Okay. Once dia dah tahu dah what objective, dia dah state clearly objective tadi kan, first step tadi dia dah state clearly what the objective they want to reach, what objective they want to achieve. So they have to list out what alternative clearly stated. They have to list up the alternative as much as possible to reach the objective. Okay. Next, in step 3, They develop premises on which to base each alternative. To a large extent, the feasibility of using any one alternative to reach organizational objectives is determined by the premises or assumptions on which the alternative is based. For example, two alternatives a manager could generate to reach the organizational objective of increasing profit might to be: Option 1, A, increase the sale of the product presently being produced. Option 2, B, is based on the premise that a new product would capture a significant portion of a new market. A manager should list all the premises for each alternative. Okay. kita reverse sikit. Tadi first step adalah make it clear, make the objective clear statement of the organization's objective. Itu first. Second, list out all the alternative in order to achieve their objective. Okay. Next adalah develop premises on which to base each alternative. Okay. So dekat sini kita ada bagi two examples for your reference. Okay, so next, fourth step adalah choose the best alternative for reaching objectives. Okay, an evaluation of alternative must include an evaluation of the premises on which the alternatives are based. A manager usually finds that some premises are reasonable and can therefore be excluded from further consideration. This elimination process helps the manager determine which alternative would best accomplish organizational objective. Okay, so from all the alternative, we have the manager has list out tadi. Lepas tu dia develop premises. Lepas tu dia choose from all the alternative which one is the best. Okay. So dia must include an evaluation of the premises on which the alternative are based. Manager usually find that some premises are reasonable. Okay. Dalam banyak-banyak alternative, banyak-banyak premises tadi, ada yang reasonable, ada yang unreasonable. Okay, so mana yang unreasonable tu kita boleh exclude from further consideration or further action. Kita pilih yang certain saja, which yang reasonable, yang bersesuaian. This elimination process helps the manager determine which alternative would best accomplish organizational objectives. Okay, that's why kita pilih yang the best. Sebab the best premises tadi tu boleh membantu managers untuk achieve the organizational objectives. Okay, so what's next? What's the next step? The next step is develop plans to pursue to choose alternative. After an alternative has been chosen, okay, after an alternative have been chosen, a manager begins to develop strategic and tactical plans. Okay, develop strategy adalah long range and tactical adalah short range. Okay, if you still remember, kita pernah discuss tentang long and short range dalam topik yang sama ni juga. Okay, kita tengok sekejap. Okay, types of plan kan, kita ada time frame, long term and short term. Okay, so next adalah sekejap, sorry. Long range adalah strategic plan and tactical adalah short range. Is refer to breadth types of plan. Okay, if you still remember, kita ada under breadth ni, kita ada strategic plans dan juga operational plans. Operational plan ni juga dikenali sebagai tactical plans. Okay. So nanti you all boleh tengok balik semula notes slides yang lepas. Okay, dalam chapter yang sama, cuma kita dah pernah discuss topik yang ni Okay. So after we develop plans to pursue the chosen alternative, we will go to the last step, which is put the plans into action. Okay. Once plans that furnish the organization with both long range and short range direction have been developed, they must be implemented. Organization cannot directly benefit from the planning process until these steps is performed. Okay. So if you still remember, tadi daripada first step kan, kita ada overall ada 6 step. Start dengan kita clearly state the objective of the organization. Okay, mesti state dulu, mesti clear, kita mesti terang dan jelaskan apakah objektif organisation, apa yang organisation nak achieve. Okay, mesti clear apa yang nak achieve. Okay, lepas tu kita kena list up the alternative. Alternatif ni yang akan membantu manager untuk achieve the objective of the organisation. Okay, so manager perlu list up, buat list semua alternatif yang ada yang boleh mencapaikan objektif tadi, yang boleh menjadikan objektif tadi tu reality. Okay, lepas tu dia develop premises on which to base each alternative. Okay, kena develop premises untuk setiap alternatif. Lepas tu, from all the alternative, we have to choose the best alternative for reaching the objective. Okay. Lepas tu bila kita dah choose one, or which one is the most reasonable, the most effective alternative, we have to plan. We have to develop plans to pursue the chosen alternative. Okay. Lastly, barulah kita put the plans into action. Put the plan into action means that we have to proceed the plans. Okay. So dekat sini cakap, once plans that furnish the organisation with both range and short range direction have been developed, they must be implemented. So this is the last step of the process of the step, which is we have to implement what we have chosen, what we have planned. Okay, organisation cannot directly benefit from the planning process until this step is performed. So this is the overall management review from input from the first step, second and third. Okay, from the starting until the last step. Okay, tadi kita discuss tentang step of planning kan. So tapi yang ini adalah overall keseluruhan gambaran bagaimana management system tu berfungsi, macam mana perjalanan dia. So first step adalah dia mesti ada input, dia mesti ada nombor 2 planning process, nombor 3 mesti ada output. Okay. So kalau you tengok, still remember chapter 1 kan, kita dah bincang pasal ni, portion of organisation mesti ada people, money, raw material and machines. Lepas tu dalam planning process, kita ada state of the organisation objective, list alternative, develop premises yang planning step yang kita baru bincang tadi. Okay, develop premises, choose best alternative, develop plans, put the plans into action. Okay, itu adalah second. Lepas tu barulah kita pergi kepada next, which is the output organizational plans. Bila kita dah implement tadi, at the end mesti ada output. Okay, mesti ada output, mesti ada implementation dan juga hasil. Okay, so that's all untuk this topic. Nanti kita akan continue lagi dengan next topic under definition and nature of managerial decision making, and decision making process and types, dan juga definition and nature of objectives. Okay, so that's all. Thank you very much.